Hey guys, Beth Brutality here with, I'm being brave and trying something new and trying to use my eyesight. I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to have to switch back to the camera, but I thought I would give it a try, just once. This is a almost wearable holiday look. I made the eyes a little more calm and subdued to go with the darker lipstick. You could pair the lips with like a deeper purple instead of the black, but then you would be missing out on the red glitter, and it would be a very different look. But for those of you who are comfortable wearing deep purple lipsticks, that would be a good way to make this a little more of a dramatic look for you for the holidays. So this is just essentially a very soft green look with some dark lips. So I don't think we're going to do any more tutorials on eyesight. I apologize in advance if this one is impossible to follow, and I will talk to all of you soon. Let's get started on this tutorial. Okay, you guys, I know I just said I was going to use my camera to record this tutorial, but we're going to test this out and see if the quality for this is decent. So right now I'm just putting Too Faced shadow insurance all over my eyes. The big problem I'm going to have with this is if I look at eyesight, I'm going to do things backwards. But the quality right now doesn't look any worse than my camera, and this would make editing time a lot shorter. And I'm also going to put on, it's Pop and Lock. This is from Mad Styles. There's got to be, I think if I just hold it all the way up here. There we go. This is Pop and Lock. It is essentially a white base that you use under your pigments. If you're going to dip directly into your pot, you always need to use a clean finger. So make sure you're not double dipping, make sure your hands are freshly sanitized. And then we're just going to put this all over the lid. I don't use a lot. I'm sure you could use more, but I'm not a huge fan of caking on a lot of base because I do have very oily lids, and if I put on a lot of base, I tend to have creasing problems. See, I almost double dipped. No matter what primer I use, if I use too much base, I have a lot of creasing problems. So, okay, so now we're going to duplicate this look over on this eye. Now I know why I don't record with eyesight. Everything's a little yellow. So I will take pictures at the end with my good camera to put at the end of this. But there's bound to be a way for me to white balance this somehow. I just got to figure it out. So as you can see, the eyes are kind of calm. They're nothing too crazy, and that's because of what we're going to do with the lips. So let's go ahead and do this look on the other eye. So right now all I have on this eye is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and the Pop and Lock from Mad Styles. The colors that we're going to be using are Groovie Ghoulie, Acid Bath, and Secondary Green from the Secondary Matte Stack. I did have Emerald out to use too, but I don't know, I kind of like it kind of subtle and calm. For our first color, we are just grabbing the adorable Tokidoki brush, just a flat shader brush. I just really wanted to play with my new brushes. And we're putting Groovie Ghoulie all over in the inner corner. And slightly below. Alright, then we're just going to wipe that brush off. The cat is doing something naughty, kitten. And we're going to grab Acid Bath and just flip the brush over. And you're going to essentially end up putting this all over your lid, but you're going to concentrate it in the middle. So you're concentrating in the middle and then blending it inward and outward on the edges. So the next color we're going to grab is the beautiful Secondary Green from the Secondary Matte Stack. It looks like this. I didn't hold up the other ones because you guys have seen me use them before, but I mean, if you really want me to, I can. And then for that, I just used an e.l.f. They refer to their contour brush. It's kind of like a fluffy crease brush, or a fluffy pencil brush, rather. So we're just going to pick up some color with that. And this is going to be your outer V and your crease color. This is what you're creating your eye shape with. And it's also going to go in that outer V. And then it's also going to go below the eye. If you guys are wondering why below my eyes are always dark before I start, it's because my eyes are incredibly sensitive. So I've yet to find an eye makeup remover that doesn't irritate the crap out of my eyes. So I will go over my eyes and like get my makeup off, but I don't get all up in my lashes and stuff to get my mascara off. So I end up with a bunch of mascara smudging below my eye. And I'm okay with that because I end up putting dark stuff on my face anyways. If you ever were curious. Okay, so then all we're going to do is grab some liner. I'm just grabbing my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil, and it's sharpened kind of funny, so I need to be careful. Ouch, because of that right there. Ouch. So my biggest complaint with the 24/7 Glide, oh, my eye's watering now. My biggest complaint with the 24/7 Glide On pencils is they are a pain in the butt to sharpen because the pencil is so soft, like the coal is so soft, and then the wood, I don't know. And I even use the Urban Decay sharpener and I still have problems, so. Ouch! I don't know if I like recording on eyesight. I'm much further away from the mirror than I would like to be. Okay, so as you can see, all I did was tightline. I didn't do any eyeliner outside of tightlining. And that's mostly just because, again, I'm trying to keep this kind of subtle and calm. And you can see where I stabbed myself in the eye, so that's great. See right there, my eye super red. Yeah, stabbed myself right in the eye. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, oh, I forgot to do my brow highlight. Have you guys noticed I always forget to do my brow highlight? I'm just using the beloved Birfday Suit. And the brush I always use, my C407 Jumbo Shadow Brush from Crown. That's way too much pigment. Blend out the outer edge. My eyebrows are actually green right now. I drew them on with like an olive colored pencil, but you can't tell because I'm on eyesight. This was a bad idea. I don't know why I thought this was a good plan. I'm just going to curl my lashes. Medieval torture device. And then I'm using my Sephora Lash Plumper mascara. It's like my favorite mascara ever right now. The only other mascara I've ever liked more would be the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes. I hate when there are fuzzes in my mascara. Ugh. I really wish I hadn't stabbed myself in the eye. That sucks. Now, here's where the look is going to get fun. This is why the eyes are so subdued. I'm grabbing a plumping gloss from the Balm. It's called Plump Your Pucker. And it is a cherry color. It is actually called Spike My Punch. Sorry, there was lettering over it. Like I said, it's like a really cherry color, like a pink toned red. I always think of cherries when, like, fake cherry colors and scents and stuff, and it smells like cherry Kool-Aid. But when I think of the color cherry, I think of like a pink toned red. Yes, I'm kind of loading it up. You'll see why in a minute. Alright, so now that I've loaded up my gloss, my lips are looking more pink than red, but again, that's eyesight. I am going to grab good old Goathedd Redd. Okay. I'll take a picture like this for those of you who are like, whoa, I don't want to get all goth with it. So, I'll take a picture of this so you guys have a kind of completed look and put that right here. Okay, so I kind of lied and said that that would be a finished look, but it's not because I haven't done anything to my face. But, anyways, we are going to go ahead and grab Goathedd Redd. For those of you who have not seen me, oh my god, you can tell this is, I let John have this, and you're going to be able to tell by the mess that it is. This is Goathedd Redd. As you can see, it's a matte black with red glitter, and as you can see, it's everywhere. This is why John and I can't share Cosmetix or like workspaces for getting ready. So to do my lips today, I am actually going to grab this little liner brush. Actually already has black in it from me doing something similar to this before. So we're going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to see if I can salvage some of the mess he has on the outside of the pot. I'm so irritated with him right now. Okay, I'm just going to start pressing this all over the lip. Right now we're going to work on building up coverage, and then we'll work on shaping. You can use a bigger brush, but I'm trying to make sure I don't just make a giant mess, since it is such a dark color. Once you mess up, you're kind of going to have to start over. Mind you, you can make this a shorter process by lining beforehand, but I didn't want to do that. Right, now this isn't going to be completely opaque unless you build it up to be completely opaque, sorry. So it's going to be up to you. I'm going to build it up a little bit more, but I am going to grab a different brush. I just wanted to use that one to get my shaping properly. What do I have that already has a ton of black in it? Hold on, let me find a brush. Okay, so I just grabbed what is actually a concealer brush, but it's just a thin, flat brush. So we're going to use that to get some color so that it'll be more opaque. So it started to become something like this. And of course it's going to become more matte because I'm putting matte black over top of it. So I'm satisfied with that right there. I don't always like, when I wear black powder over a gloss, I kind of like it to not be opaque. I like it a little more sheer. To me that makes it a little more wearable. However, you could keep building this up. The more you build it up, the more opaque it's going to get, and it's also going to get more shimmery. You're going to end up with more and more of the glitter that is in Goathedd Redd. Yeah, I don't know. I like it like that. So, really quick, we're going to do some face stuff, because I know this tutorial is already going to be ridiculously long. For face stuff, we're just going to do some really quick contouring. I'm going to grab my bronzer and my bronzer brush. I just use my MAC 168. This is the SE, so it's a shorter one. But you guys have seen all this in my everyday face routine. If you haven't, all you have to do is search my YouTube. If I remember, I'll link it out below. But you guys know I don't have the best memory in the world. And then we're going to do a little bit of minor contouring with our blush. This is my blush brush. It is the C405 contour blush, yeah, from the Encore set. And I'm using Coygirl. I'm using both brushing and swirling motions. Could stop there if you wanted. I do want to give a little bit more of a flush, so I'm going to grab the, make sure this is clean, the C403 Small Chisel Blush Brush from the Crown set. It looks like this. I'm just popping this just on my apples. So that brings a little more life to the face. Let me back up a little so you can see a little better. So that gives a little life to the face. Yeah. That's about our completed look. I'm thinking I'm not going to do any more tutorials on eyesight. You guys feel free to give me some feedback, constructive feedback. Don't just be like, this is stupid. Tell me. Eyesight probably isn't going to work. My lips are uneven. Like that. This line right here. That's not even. Because my lips aren't even on top. So, yeah. I need to fix that. But anyways, let me know how you guys feel about this on eyesight. I think I'm not going to do any more tutorials on eyesight. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Kind of soft, more wearable holiday look. Minus the lips. Yeah, I might redo this one with my camera if enough of you are like, I can't see what you're doing. So, alright, I will talk to you guys soon, and have a fantastic holiday. Whatever it is you may celebrate. Make sure you check out my holiday giveaway. I don't have all the prizes together yet, but as soon as I do, I will make a prize video for that. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!